Okay, well, welcome everyone. Looks like we have a fantastic turnout from our virtual audience. Thank you so much for joining us today as we officially start off this partnership with Michigan OSHA on the Ford Michigan Central project. I'm Don Staley, Vice President and Safety Director for Chrisman Brinker Corktown Transformation Joint Venture. Today, you're going to hear from several presenters, with Ford, Michigan OSHA, and the Michigan Construction Building Trades delivering a message about their commitment to safety, but also learning about the project as well as the partnership agreement. You're also going to hear and learn about the Ford Fast Track Cohort Program, as well as hearing from one of the recent graduates of that program. With that, I'd like to introduce to you our presenters for today. First off, we have Wendy Burkett. Wendy is the Director of Global Safety for Ford Motor Company. In the audience, and our virtual audience, I'd also like to recognize a couple of folks from Ford Land. First off, Dave Lerner is a safety manager who's been intimately involved with this project since day one, as well as Rich Bardelli, who is the construction project manager. Our next speaker will be Bart Pickelman. Bart is the Director of Michigan OSHA. Then we have Pat Devlin, who is the Secretary Treasurer of the Michigan Construction Building Trades Council. I'd also like to give a shout out to another one of our virtual audience members, and that is Chris Johnson. Chris Johnson is a Director at Ford Land North America, and he is the Ford liaison to the trades. Our next presenter is Cheryl Sanford. Cheryl is the CEO of the Michigan Workforce Development Institute. And then our final presenter will be Byron Dandridge. Byron is a first-year carpenter apprentice with the Brinker construction team. And he is also a recent graduate of the first Ford Fast Track Cohort program. With that, I'll go ahead and turn it over to Wendy to get things started.
Well, thank you, Don, and good morning. I appreciate the introduction and thank you for the opportunity to be here today and to celebrate this great partnership together. You know, when we first announced the purchase and the renovation of the iconic Michigan train station as the future home for our mobility side of the business, I think we knew from a safety standpoint that we had our work cut out for us, but I'm not sure we knew exactly how much that was going to be. Just looking at the age of the train station, as well as the fact that it had been abandoned structure for so long, it really raised our level of awareness of the complexity of the task that was in front of us. And we knew that before we even could begin the renovation, that we had to secure the structure and make it safe for the construction teams to begin their work. What we saw when we were together on the site last week was just amazing, how much collective work and accomplished that the teams had done in that space. I thought it was great to see the difference in the amount of work that had been completed. And I'll give a big shout out to the Ford Land team and to the Chrisman Brinker group, but especially to the trades teams who have been working hard to secure the structure so the renovation work can take place safely. I think, of course, the icing on the cake is our partnership with MIOSHA, particularly dedicated on this project. Our MIOSHA partnership is just really an outreach of an existing partnership that we've had and enjoyed with the group for many years. So I appreciate their partnership on this as well. I'll give a heartfelt thank you to all the team members and workers who are on this site every day. You're keeping yourself safe and you're working safe and you're working together to help make the reopening of the train station a reality. Thank you again for the time today and for making this such a great event under the circumstances. And with that, I'm happy to introduce and turn it over to Mr. Bart Pickelman, who's the Director of MIOSHA. Bart?
Well, thank you, Wendy, and good morning, all. It is truly a pleasure to participate today, and I want to take this opportunity to thank all of you for making worker safety and health a priority every day. MIOSHA is extremely pleased to enter into this partnership agreement with the Ford Motor Company, Chrisman Brinker, the Michigan Building and Construction Trades Council, and all the other partnering employers and unions on this Michigan Central Station project. As signatories on this agreement, everyone is committing to providing all employees a safe and healthy workplace. The most exciting part for me is that this project provides another opportunity to enter into a collaborative partnership where we can learn from each other with the goal of protecting workers. When people work together and share the common goal of protecting workers, we all win. Partnerships have been an important piece of MIOSHA's strategic plan since 2004. The reason they are important is because they are effective. The injury and illness rates on partnership projects are lower. More workers go home at the end of their shift unharmed. Every construction partnership project has been unique and faced interesting challenges. Everything from renovating an old building for a new use, such as this project, road construction, hospital additions, and airport terminals, to name just a few. With all the differences though, all these projects have important elements in common. An unfaltering commitment to worker safety and health, and willingness to work cooperatively and openly. These projects set the bar high. A culture of excellence is the expectation. This attitude of excellence is what we see on partnership job sites. It is an attitude that has proven successful in terms of worker safety and improving the business's bottom line. The benefits include, of course, fewer injuries, more communication among workers, increased productivity, and higher quality work. Your safety and health expectations on this project are outstanding. Things like, of course, the COVID-19 precautions, 100% fall protection, high-vis outer layer clothing, pre-task analysis prior to the beginning of critical work, an aerial lift ground man protocol, even an on-site nurse. And specific to this level 3 partnership, a focused training program for first and second year trade workers. The work safe practices you are all committing to today in this partnership agreement demonstrate how you are all going to walk the talk with the message that values people. It is all about people. It's about our workplace family, who are our sons, daughters, parents, friends, and neighbors. Over our working lifetime, we can spend more time with our workplace family on the job than our own families. They are important, precious, and irreplaceable. All reasons to work safe and reasons to keep track of our workplace brothers and sisters. This agreement goes far beyond the ceremony of signing it. As of today, it becomes a living document that includes each and every one of you. We can truly succeed in reaching the goals of this partnership if each of us makes a conscious and continuous effort every hour of every workday. Finally, I want to again thank all of the signatories of this agreement. With your unique skills, diligence, good judgment, and sense of caring, you will, individually and collectively, reach the goals. It is truly an honor to join you as a signatory on this agreement. Together, we can make a huge difference in the safety and health of workers on this project. Thank you, and I will turn it back over to Don Staley.
All right, thank you, Bart. So I'm going to give you a little bit of an overview of the scope of this project, as well as a message about our commitment to safety. Chrisman Brinker has been very fortunate to be involved with several high-profile projects in the Detroit region for over the past 20 years. This project, and having been provided the opportunity by Ford, we are extremely grateful because this building, as you heard Wendy say, the Ford's commitment to safety and the overall significance of this project to Ford and the Detroit region, it's very special. This building is iconic. To think back to the teens and 20s when the tens of thousands of people were passing through, it truly is was the Ellis Island to the Midwest. And then to think about when the auto industry was taking off, the number of people that got off those trains and went to work for Ford and made Detroit their home really reinforces how special this building actually is. So this project, it's going to come with some real safety challenges. This building has been unoccupied for the last 3 decades. And just to give you an idea of the overall scope of work, there's over 640,000 square feet that we need to rehabilitate. There's over 100,000 square feet of windows that need to be restored or replaced. That's the equivalent of about 2.3 acres worth of windows. The masonry restoration, if you've been by the train station lately, you've seen scaffolding set up, and you can see it in the picture here on the screen. From the ground level all the way to the roof, there's about 361,000 square feet of masonry restoration. That's equivalent to about 8 acres worth. On the inside of the building, there's a very neat feature, and that's in the waiting room area. There's a Gustavino ceiling tile, about 23,000 square feet worth, and all of the tile joints need to be ground out and replaced, working from scaffolding at heights. So very challenging. Kind of another fun fact is there's over 300 miles worth of electrical wiring and 20 plus miles of heating and cooling piping to install into this building. So while the safety challenges will be many, Ford has put together the right team to plan this work out and work that plan safely. Chrisman Brinker is committed to making sure that we provide the leadership to ensure that work is executed safely. Ford's commitment to safety is highlighted by the fact that of their desire to actually work this project underneath the National Maintenance Agreement. We just happen to be the fortunate recipients of working with some of the best skilled trades men and women in the industry. So with that, I'd like to go ahead and turn it over to Pat Devlin, Secretary Treasurer of the Michigan Construction Building Trades.
Thank you, Don. Good morning, everyone. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Patrick Devlin, the Secretary Treasurer of the Michigan Building Construction Trades Council, and I represent over 100,000 skilled trades men and women in the organized construction industry. I first want to start off by thanking those that will become signatory to the MIOSHA Partnership Agreement this morning. The list includes Ford, MIOSHA, the building trades and all its participating affiliates, and all the contractors and subcontractors that will be performing work here at the Ford Michigan Central project. We are delighted to be involved in renovating this amazing historic train station where there is such an intense focus on safety practices. There is nothing more important in our business than making sure our men and women of the Michigan building trades enjoy a safe work environment on the job so they can go home to their families. There is no better way that we can improve the on-the-job health of the state's construction men and women than making these kinds of sustained commitments to safety. The ultimate goal on this project is 0 injuries. This project is also a drug and alcohol workplace through the use of the MUST drug and safety program that is implemented on all Ford developments. These commitments ensure all workers can be assured of a heightened sense of safety awareness. The MIOSHA program is dedicated to working with employers to find innovative ways to enhance workplace safety and health. This partnership does not preclude MIOSHA from enforcing its mission of addressing complaints, fatalities, or serious accidents, nor does it infringe on the rights of employees to report workplace hazards. Worker safety will be job one on this historical Ford development. I thank you. Now I would like to introduce our next speaker, Cheryl Sanford, CEO of the Michigan Workforce Development Institute. Cheryl?
Thank you, Pat. The Michigan Workforce Development Institute is proud to be part of the Ford Michigan Central MIOSHA partnership. The Institute has been around for over 30 years, and we provide workforce development solutions for job seekers and employers, including the Access for All Apprenticeship Readiness Program. We are currently managing the Fast Track program at the Michigan Central Station in partnership with Ford Motor Company, Chrisman Brinker, and the City of Detroit. The program is a 16-week work experience program which is designed to provide hands-on training for Detroiters that are interested in careers in the construction industry. Most of them have completed an apprenticeship readiness program before being identified for this project. So their safety training begins even before they are selected for the fast track program. They get to work side by side with carpenters, laborers, cement masons, and other building trades professionals to get that hands-on experience to really be successful in the trades. Again, everyone has to complete safety training before they even start the program, and that continues throughout their 16-week program with Fast Track. One of our students, and we're really proud of him, he is a graduate, one of the first graduates we've had from the Fast Track program at the train station. He's also a graduate of the Access for All program. So we're extremely proud of him. And I'd like to give him an opportunity to talk about his experience and what he's learned about safety and how he's been able to apply that. He was recently hired by the Brinker Group as an apprentice carpenter. With that, I'd like to introduce Byron Dandridge.
Thank you, Ms. Stanford. Hi, today my name is Byron Dandridge. I would like to tell you a little bit about my experience with my cohort and the Fast Track program. Well, this cohort class has been a wonderful experience for me. It has given me the opportunity to change my life around. The things I like about the cohort program is that it's very family oriented. They are a big help with giving information and informing you of helpful things that can better your life. They show that they care, and this is just not a job for them. They provide you with tools that you will need to be successful on the job site. They equip you with the safety trainings and other trainings that you will need to also maintain awareness on a site. This program has showed me a difference between a job and having a successful career. It has changed the opportunities for me to help my kids better themselves in life. This has given me the opportunity to spend more time with my family. The cohort has connected me with people that are great and have shown me great opportunities. I am proud to be a part of this train station transformation. It is a part of my city, a history my mother grew up around in the times of the train station was functionable. I was only about 2 years old when they closed it down. The train station so far to me, be able to remodel, work hands on hand with experienced carpenters, masonaries, and electricians of any all trades. It's a nice part for me to be into the history of building a new foundation for this old foundation. And that'll be all for me.
All right. Thank you, Byron. Really appreciate your message there. I'd also like to give a shout out. Byron's family is actually joining us in the virtual audience today. Thank you for being there and supporting all of us in this partnership as well. So today, you heard from several of the leaders kicking off this partnership. Wendy, you delivered a fantastic message to all of us regarding the significance of this partnership and what it means to Ford and really the meaning to everybody. Bart, your message about collaboration, that's really the heart and center of all this, working together to make sure that we hit on those safety points. Pat, Devlin, I hear the message from you saying about workforce education, growing the workforce through that education process. And then Cheryl and Byron, these opportunities and the significance that providing these opportunities to folks new to the construction industry, that really is what's going to grow for us, and as we seek out to get workers involved in construction. So to wrap it all up, I'd just like to say thank you to Ford and Michigan OSHA for allowing us the opportunity to venture into this partnership. And through a definitely a focused effort towards education and training, this partnership will be a success, and it will be a benefit to everybody involved. We are grateful to all of you who are going to be participating in this partnership. And on behalf of Chrisman Brinker, thank you and be safe.